everyone, welcome back to my channel. I go by Londoncookss, and today I wanted to show you guys how I made one of my favorite takeout fast food meals, chicken chow mein. Let's get right into it. Okay, so to make this bomb chow mein, we're going to be using Chowmein Seasoning, Oyster Sauce, Hoisin Sauce, Sesame Oil, olive oil, mushroom dark soy sauce, all-purpose chicken seasoning, and I do also have chicken bouillon cubes, Chowmein noodles, which I did find at my local West Indian farmers market. I also have 2 carrots, which I did cut into sticks, 2 half of sweet peppers, the yellow and the red color, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, a half of white onion and about 3 cloves of fresh garlic, 2 stalks of celery, and 2 green onions, which I did chop. Them up. I'm also using thin sliced chicken breast, and I wanted to show you guys my Chowmein noodles a little closer. I'm using this brand that I found at my local farmers market, and also this Chowmein Seasoning. I found this one at my farmers market also. First order of the day is going to be to cook our pasta. I used a little bit less than a half of the entire package, and I did also follow the directions on the back of the package and added a little salt to my water to taste. I'm now going to get started with prepping my chicken, and I do want to let you guys know that it's very important to prep all your ingredients before you start actually cooking this chow mein. And I mean, after your pasta and everything is cooked, your vegetables are prepped, and even your chicken, and that's because everything is going to go by 1, 2, 3 as soon as you add everything to the pot, and you don't want to have everything burning on you. So I'm cutting my chicken breast into little squares, and these are thin sliced chicken breast. It's about a pound, I believe, that's in the entire package, and I used about a half of the package simply because this is chow mein for 2 and I didn't want to overload the pasta. I did also wash my meat with some vinegar water, and I added about 1.5 tablespoons of chicken seasoning and also garlic powder with my meat. Okay, so I combined the seasoning and also set my chicken aside. I'm going to also prep my sauce for my chow mein, and in this sauce I did go in with 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, 3 tablespoons of regular soy sauce, which I did not show earlier, you guys, 3 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, and I'm also going to add about a total of 3 tablespoons sugar to this sauce. You may want to double this sauce, you guys, which is something that I did learn after, simply because I'm going to add a little bit of this mixture to my chicken, and that's to give it some color when we start cooking it, and also a little extra flavor. Also, in terms of the sugar, like how much you add, I will say add any amount that you desire. Some people like their chow mein a little bit on the sweeter side, some people like theirs a little bit on the saltier side, and there's some who's just in between. Alright, so I'm going to pour a little bit of this mixture over my chicken, and that's going to add a little extra flavor. I did also let this chicken marinate in this sauce for about 3 hours. I do not own a wok, you guys, and for whatever reason never purchased one, so I'm going to be using my cast iron skillet for this over high heat. I did add about 4 tablespoons of olive oil and about 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. I literally use sesame oil as seasoning and not just regular oil. I did also add my chicken to this, and at this point in time I'm going to leave my chicken in there just to brown, just so it gets a nice color for this meal. And again, I'm doing this over a high heat, you guys. I'm now going to allow my chicken to brown and get to a nice caramel brown color. Of course, once it browns on one side, I'm going to flip them over, allow the other side to brown, and then I'm going to go ahead and throw my veggies in. Next, I'm gonna go in now with that half an onion and also garlic. I'm also gonna go in with my celery now. With the peppers and also the green onions, you guys, I only used about a half now and then a half right before the dish has been completed. I did also go in with my 2 carrots, and I'm just gonna give everything a stir. And I'm just gonna allow those carrots and the onions to cook just a little bit, you guys. I do prefer my carrots a little bit more on the tender side, so allow this to cook for about 3 minutes or so. And I'm now gonna go in with a half of those peppers and green onions that I prepped. You do wanna reserve a half for maybe about halfway before the dish is complete, just to keep those on the crispier side. And since my pot is starting to dry out a little bit, I'm going to add a little bit more sesame oil to my pot and also that olive oil, just to prevent my veggies from burning. I'm now going to go in with my pasta at this point and also my sauce. I'm going to combine everything, and at this point in time I did allow this to cook for about 5 minutes or so. Now at this point in time, the only takeaway that I have from this is that I would go ahead and add just a little bit of water to my pot at this point in time, simply because I hate dry pasta, and once I turned my stove off, a lot of my sauce did end up drying out. So I would suggest to add a little bit of water, maybe about a 1/4 cup or so, just to allow the flavors to combine and to prevent your pasta from drying out. I also went in with about a teaspoon of that Chowmein Seasoning. Now, not too much because it can cause your dish to be salty. And I did go in with the rest of my peppers and green onions, which I did reserve right before this dish is done cooking. So do you guys see how beautiful that is starting to look? And my kitchen smelled so amazing when I was preparing this dish. And it was so good, so good. It was way better than takeout, much healthier. All right, and at this point in time, our chow mein is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you try this dish, definitely share your review, whether you liked it or not. We can talk. Like, comment, subscribe, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and be safe out there, everyone.